Shane, welcome to Spalding United. How does it feel to be here?
Well, after that, tough, but happy it's all done. I think Jimmy spent a lot of the summer trying to get me and convince me to come, but yeah, happy it's all done, and luckily the games start Tuesday, so I've not had to do too much of the pre-season.
As you say, that the running today here at the Rowan Lake was tough. How has pre-season been for you? As you said, you've not been here, but have you been keeping fit?
Yeah, it was a weird one for me this season. Normally I'm sorted pretty early, but sort of had to be a little bit patient this year. I do tend to take care of myself in the off season, so just running like I would normally, trying to do things that I would have done in the previous pre-season just to keep the fitness up, and then came in today, probably picked the worst day with no boots involved and just runners, but yeah, no, it was an enjoyable day. Nice to meet all the lads and get some minutes in the legs.
On the topic of minutes, you've played nearly 38,000 minutes at this level and higher. How important is it for clubs to have experience amongst the upcoming talent to not only do well in the league but help develop the younger players?
Yeah, I think very important. That was something that Jimmy really wanted with bringing me in, the experience at the level. I've played at this level now for 10 years, this level and above. You have great young lads coming through, and sort of my job as a older person in the change room is sort of give them experience on the job, try and talk through situations I've been in, and ultimately like develop and nurture them to try and make them bigger, better players so they're comfortable at a level and they can push on in their career.
You've scored 54 goals in your career as a midfielder. How would you describe yourself as a player?
That's 13 less than I've got down. I've got 67.
Yeah, well, transfermarket.com.
Yeah, no, transfermarket.com's wrong. So I have it as 574 games and 67 or 69 goals. As a player, I like to dictate play. I like to be on the ball. As I've got older, I've actually probably become more aggressive in my press and chasing things down. I've developed my game a little bit under my last gaffer. So yeah, I like to dictate play and be on the ball, and that's sort of like my job role in there, I'd say.
What about the move to Spalding United felt right to you?
I think the gaffer had numerous conversations with him. He tried to get me last year, but my heart was at Brackley, but I've always been really impressed with his teams. Obviously when he was at Peterborough Sports did a very good job, went to Scunny, just missed out on players with them. His teams have always been really competitive, and I'm a proper competitive person, and sort of like probably wanted a new challenge to myself. You know, I've always been at a playoff chasing team at this level. I'm not saying we're not going to be this year, but like it's a new challenge with Spalding being brand new into this league. I wanted to sort of try and, like you say, help a team and help the younger lads sort of come through a transitional period and getting used to the level and competing at the level. So that challenge sort of really spoke to me, and I was very interested from the off.
As you say, you're a competitive player. Do you have any personal goals for the season?
Personal goals for the season would be play every game. I pride myself on my fitness and the games I've played. I have a set goal in how many games I want to play in my career. So yeah, if I can play 50 plus games this season, and then, well, the 54 goals that you said, but the 60, 67, 69 goals, I want to add more to that. I scored 6 last year for Brackley, so adding more goals to my game again, even though I'm getting a little bit old, that's something I've always wanted to improve on.
Thank you very much.